Hey YouTube, what's going on? Tuggatone99, it's Tony. How are you guys doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Casemate Go Bare Self-Sticking Protective Film for the iPhone 3G and 3GS. I have been interested in this stuff ever since Casemate came out with it. Casemate was nice enough to send me out a review sample, which was very cool, especially considering the fact that I didn't ask for it. They just sent it out to me. So that's very nice. I would like to thank the very cool people over at Casemate for that. And this one's a little different than the Bodyguards or the Zag, that sort of thing. Same idea, but this one doesn't require any solution. No liquid required, no water, no solution. It's self-adhesive, which is pretty cool, I think. Definitely different than the other ones. I've always been a little bit leery of the other ones because of the water involved. I don't want to trip the water sensors in my phone. A few other people out there, I think, are probably the same. You just don't want to take that risk of tripping the water sensors in your phone. So this looks like it could be pretty cool beans. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do an install on camera for you guys, and then I'll use it for a few days or a little bit, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts on it. Alright? Cool beans. Okay, cool beans guys, here we go. I'm going to show you guys what comes in the package, and then we'll go ahead and do the install. So you pop it open like an envelope, simply pop it open. There's a little pull tab here, it says go. So we'll pull that out, nothing else in there. And then inside the Go Bare package you get a microfiber to clean with, a little I Make My Case card, and your Go Bare protective films. Here's is the back, and this one here is the front, and a protective sheet in between the two of them. Cool beans, and here are your instructions on how to apply. Okay, first up, I'm going to take some OmniCleans here, give my phone a couple quick wipes, just to make sure it's nice and clean. A couple squirts of OmniCleans with my Optex cloth here. Quick squirts just to make sure it's good and clean. We'll do the screen first, just to make sure it's nice and clean, no fingerprints or dust or nothing like that. Nice and clean and dust free. Set it down on top of my other Optex cloth here to keep the dust out. Alright, there we go. That looks pretty good, guys. Make sure I'm still in frame here. Awesome. Awesome, cool beans. Alright, so grab the screen shield part here. Here's the screen shield film. Simply peel it up from the backing, like so. There we go. There we go. And remove the home button cutout thing, and the headphone earpiece thing. The earpiece, little tab there, has a little piece in it. Remove those. Cool beans. And just line it up here. Looks fairly simple. I'm going to set it down on top of that just so I have something to hold on to. And line it up. I may have to edit some of this, guys, because I tend to be super fussy about these things. So this may take me a few minutes longer than you guys really want to sit through watching. So. I'm having trouble lining that up here. Seems to be very easy to bubble, guys. This way seems to work pretty well. Just go back and forth like this. We don't get too many bubbles. Alright, so basically I got it on here. I'm just trying to work out some of the bubbles here, guys. Doesn't seem to be too bad. I got a whack of bubbles though. Despite my best efforts, I seem to have gotten a pile of bubbles in it. Well, I guess we'll just give it a little while and see if it gets better. So let's go ahead.
What's up, guys?
If you are saying hello. So we'll go ahead and we'll do the back, alright?
I want to make sure your video is good.
You're gonna make sure it's good?
Yeah.
So go ahead and give the back a nice clean with the Optex and with the Omni Cleans.
Yes, you always gotta clean your phone.
We should always make sure it's clean, shouldn't we?
Yes, we should.
Yes, especially before we put shields on.
Yeah, screen shields.
Yeah.
That's a special thing to do. Girls got Hollywood sunglasses.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Welcome to Hollywood.
People are requiring my attention.
What?
I'll get to you guys in a minute. We're working here. We're working here, guys. Oh, alright. Cool beans. Hopefully the back will be a little bit easier. Now we're going to line up the camera hole as best we can. Alright, so we seem to have it lined up pretty well along the bottom. So they said to simply take it like this, and going outwards from the center, run your thumbs up the middle, going upwards from the center. So that's what we're going to do. Upwards from the center, up the middle, like so. So, that's pretty much my install, guys. That's what the screen looks like. Alright, there we go, guys. So there's what the screen looks like. Doesn't look real great right now, to be honest with you. Hopefully, it'll be better in a couple of days. I'll give it a wipe off here with the Omni Cleans, so you guys can see what it really looks like. It's got some marks on it and some bubbles and stuff, and I did get a piece of dust under the screen there. But that's what it looks like now. So we'll give it a few days, and we'll see if these bubbles and stuff go away like Casemate says they do after it cures. And here's the back. The back looks pretty decent. There's a bubble or two. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
All right, the oar just went down. Slippery floor. So there you go. I'm gonna, rock this for the next couple days. It goes up to about here on the edges, and about there. Pretty much lines up at the bottom of the volume rocker. So what I'm going to do is I just rock a silicone case, probably the Marwear Sport Grip. For the next couple days, I'll throw that on over top of this and just let it cure. It's 3 days later. I'm back. I gave it 72 hours, a little over 72 hours actually, for all the bubbles and whatnot to work out, and so on and so forth. Casemate does say that you should not disturb the device during the 3 days. So basically what I did is I took my Marwear Sport Grip, threw that on over top, keep it protected but so I could still use it, and rocked it that way for the last 3 days. And we're back. And as you can see, there are still a few bubbles underneath it, but that's not Casemate's fault. That's totally my fault. It was a kind of an epic fail on the install, and I got some dust underneath the screen there in a couple places, and those are all little dust pieces. If not for the dust underneath the screen, this would be perfect. All of the little air bubbles themselves did work out all by themselves. They're gone. And as you can see on the back, also no bubbles on the back of the device. It looks great. The bubbles that were on it are gone. So the Casemate Go Bear is a pretty cool product. If I hadn't messed up on the screen shield install, this side would also be absolutely perfect. But like I said, I did mess up on the install. It does have a slightly sticky feel to it, I've noticed. Kind of that orange peel feel you get with the Zag. I have not used the Zag with the iPhone, but I did used to have a Motorola Riser V3, one of those Motorola slide phones, and I did put a Zag on that, and it does have the same sort of almost stickiness kind of feel to it, although it does not have the orange peel effect. You guys know how the Zag and whatnot have that orange peel effect. Not so with this one. There's no orange peel effect or anything like that with this. But I did get dust underneath the screen. So, kind of an epic fail by me. But that's not Casemate's fault. That's totally my fault. So, if you guys are considering something like this that you don't have to use solution to put on, I would definitely recommend heading over to Casemate's website and checking out the Go Bear. The installation is somewhat tricky. I would definitely recommend doing the back first to get the feel for it. I did the screen shield first. I probably should have done the back first to get the feel for it and how to put it on and so on and so forth, and then move around and do the screen. That's probably a better way to go. So that's it pretty much for my review on the Casemate Go Bear, guys. Pretty cool product, and thanks again to Casemate for sending this one out to me. And that's it, guys. We'll see you next time. Rock on.